Drones have helped archaeologists uncover a 1,000-year-old village right here in New Mexico. Using thermal imagery, researchers can now see what lies beneath the landscape.
In the ever-accelerating world of technology, drones have emerged as the trailblazers of extraordinary discoveries. Recent aerial revelations have been nothing short of breathtaking, unveiling hidden landscapes and long-lost secrets that defy imagination. Join us as we delve into some of the most unexpected and jaw-dropping discoveries made from the skies. Number 17. Uncontacted Amazon Tribe. Deep within the heart of the Amazon rainforest, a startling discovery has been made by Brazil's Indigenous Affairs Agency, FUNAI. Utilizing cutting-edge drone technology, their expedition uncovered compelling evidence of an uncontacted indigenous group thriving near the remote Juruazinho River. As the drone soared above the dense canopy, it captured glimpses of the tribe's presence, hidden from the modern world. The footage revealed telltale signs of human habitation, meticulously crafted huts, cultivated crops, and even the occasional sighting of tribespeople going about their daily lives. This remarkable find sheds light on the existence of indigenous communities who have chosen to remain isolated, preserving their ancient way of life in the face of encroaching modernization. The use of drones in this context is a game changer, allowing researchers to gather crucial information about uncontacted tribes without risking direct contact, which could potentially introduce diseases or disrupt their way of life. By providing a bird's-eye view of the tribe's territory, drones can help identify areas that require protection and monitor any threats to their survival. Number 16. Crocodile Vs Drone. In a stunning display of nature's raw power, a filming session at Crocodile's Park near Darwin took an unexpected turn when a formidable saltwater crocodile launched a brazen attack on a drone. The incident, captured by cameraman Dane Hurst, unfolded amidst the rugged Australian wilderness, showcasing the untamed spirit of these ancient reptiles. Hurst, preparing for a documentary entitled Crocodile Territory, had strategically positioned his drone above a lagoon to capture captivating footage of the park's resident crocodiles. Little did he know that one particularly audacious croc had its sights set on the high-tech intruder invading its domain. As the drone hovered above the murky waters, the crocodile suddenly burst forth, propelling itself with astonishing speed and agility. In a split second, the powerful jaws of the reptile clamped down on the unsuspecting drone, dragging it into the depths of the lagoon. Weeks later, the battered drone was discovered washed up on the shores of the lagoon. Although the device itself was damaged beyond repair, the real treasure lay within its memory card. Miraculously, the footage of the crocodile's daring assault had survived, offering an unparalleled glimpse into the raw power and instincts of these ancient creatures. Number 15. Mount Rushmore's Hidden Chamber. For generations, Mount Rushmore has stood as an iconic symbol of American history and ingenuity. A colossal monument to four of the nation's most revered presidents carved into the granite face of a South Dakota mountain. But thanks to the keen eye of a drone operator, a long-forgotten secret hidden within the monument has been brought to light, sparking renewed interest in the story behind this remarkable feat of engineering and artistry. The drone footage, which was captured during a routine aerial survey of the monument, revealed the presence of a small opening in the rock face, just behind Abraham Lincoln's hairline. At first glance, the opening appeared to be little more than a natural fissure in the stone. But upon closer inspection, it became clear that it was, in fact, a deliberately carved chamber, measuring approximately 18 feet tall and 75 feet long. The chamber, it turns out, was part of the original plan for Mount Rushmore, conceived by the monument's sculptor, Gutzon Borglum, as a grand hall of records that would store important documents and artifacts related to American history. Borglum envisioned the chamber as a kind of time capsule, a repository of knowledge and wisdom that would endure for centuries, even as the faces of the presidents slowly eroded away. However, despite Borglum's grand vision, the Hall of Records was never completed, and the chamber behind Lincoln's head remained unfinished and largely forgotten. It wasn't until the recent drone footage brought the chamber back into the public eye that historians and Mount Rushmore enthusiasts began to delve into the fascinating story behind this hidden gem. Number 14. The Boneyard. In the arid desert of Arizona, a drone has captured a chilling sight. A vast graveyard of abandoned military aircraft stretching as far as the eye can see. This is the Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, known colloquially as the Boneyard, where over 4,400 decommissioned planes sit silently beneath the blazing sun, waiting to be cannibalized for parts or recycled for scrap. The Boneyard, which covers over 2,600 acres, is the largest aircraft storage and preservation facility in the world, home to a wide variety of planes from all branches of the U.S. military. From massive cargo planes to sleek fighter jets, the aircraft here represent decades of American military history, each with its own story of service and sacrifice. The drone footage captures the eerie beauty of the Boneyard, with row upon row of aircraft arranged in perfect formation, their metal skins gleaming in the harsh desert light. Some planes are stripped down to their bare bones, their engines and other valuable components removed for use in active aircraft, while others remain largely intact, as if ready to take to the skies at a moment's notice. Despite the somewhat apocalyptic appearance of the Boneyard, the facility serves a vital purpose in maintaining the readiness and efficiency of the U.S. military. By storing and preserving aircraft that are no longer in active service, the Boneyard allows the military to quickly and easily access spare parts and components, saving billions of dollars in procurement costs over the years. Number 13. Sharks and the Surfers. The crystal-clear waters off the coast of South Beach, Florida, are renowned for their pristine beauty and the thrill of catching the perfect wave. However, recent drone footage has revealed that beneath the idyllic surface lurks a chilling presence, a large shark, silently patrolling the waters dangerously close to unsuspecting surfers. The mesmerizing aerial footage, captured by photographer Sharon Hodges, offers a breathtaking bird's-eye view of the turquoise waters and the surfers gracefully gliding across the waves. But as the camera pans across the seascape, a dark, ominous shape comes into focus. A shark, its powerful form slicing through the water with effortless precision. As the footage zooms in, the stark contrast between the carefree surfers and the menacing predator becomes all too apparent. The surfers, blissfully unaware of the danger lurking beneath, continue to ride the waves, their laughter and shouts of joy carried by the breeze. Meanwhile, the shark, a silent hunter, navigates the currents with deadly intent, its presence a chilling reminder of the untamed power of the ocean. Number 12. Found by Drone. In a heart-wrenching tale of survival and the power of technology, a 75-year-old man, Peter Pugh, was miraculously found alive in Titchwell Marsh, England, thanks to the keen eye of a police drone. Pugh's harrowing ordeal began when he became separated from his family during an afternoon walk along the treacherous marshlands, known for their deep mud and dense vegetation. As the hours passed and Pugh failed to return, his worried family reported him missing, prompting an immediate response from local authorities. Police swiftly launched a multifaceted search operation, deploying helicopters, search dogs, and a fleet of drones to scour the unforgiving terrain. The marshlands, with their maze-like network of channels and reed beds, posed a daunting challenge for the search teams. The thick, chest-high vegetation and the ever-present risk of becoming mired in the deep mud made traditional ground searches both dangerous and time-consuming. But it was the agility and bird's-eye perspective of the drones that would ultimately prove to be the game-changer in the race against time. As the drones buzzed overhead, their high-resolution cameras scanned the landscape below, searching for any sign of the missing man. Hour after hour passed, and hope began to wane as the sun dipped below the horizon and the chill of night set in. But just as despair started to take hold, a sharp-eyed drone operator noticed a small, unnatural movement amidst the sea of green. Zeroing in on the location, the drone's camera revealed an incredible sight. Peter Pugh, exhausted and mud-covered, but alive and clinging to a small patch of dry land. The drone's live feed directed the search team to Pugh's exact location, enabling a swift and targeted rescue operation. Emergency personnel, armed with specialized equipment, navigated the treacherous terrain, fighting through the thick reeds and sinking mud to reach the stranded man. Pugh, who had been missing for nearly 24 hours, was found to be suffering from exhaustion and dehydration, but miraculously, he had survived the ordeal relatively unscathed. Number 11. Drone vs. Fugitive. In a gripping tale that rivals the best crime thrillers, Chinese fugitive Song Jiang found himself on the wrong side of the law, evading capture for an astonishing 17 years. But in a twist of fate that showcases the power of modern technology, it was a police drone that finally brought an end to Song's run, discovering his ingeniously hidden cave hideout in the mountains of Yunnan Province, southwestern China. Song's story began in 2002 when he escaped from a prison camp after being convicted of trafficking women and children. Vanishing into the wilderness, he effectively disappeared from the grid, leaving authorities scratching their heads as they embarked on a fruitless manhunt that spanned nearly 2 decades. Unbeknownst to his pursuers, Song had found the perfect sanctuary in the rugged, mountainous terrain of his hometown. With a combination of survival skills and sheer determination, he managed to carve out a primitive yet functional living space within a small, concealed cave, nestled on a steep hillside far from the prying eyes of civilization. For 17 years, Song survived in this Spartan environment, subsisting on meager supplies and foraging for food in the surrounding wilderness. Cut off from modern amenities and human contact, he existed in a world of his own, a fugitive living life on the fringes of society. As the drones methodically combed the mountainside, their high-resolution cameras spotted a curious anomaly: a small, seemingly out-of-place steel roof jutting out from the rocky slope. Upon closer inspection, the roof was found to be part of a crude doorway, barely distinguishable from the surrounding rock face, and accompanied by telltale signs of human habitation, such as scattered litter and the remains of a rudimentary cooking fire. The drones had found Song Jiang's elusive hideout, and armed with this information, police moved in swiftly to apprehend the long-sought fugitive. After nearly 2 decades on the run, Song was taken into custody, his time as a free man coming to an abrupt end in the face of unrelenting technological progress. Number 10. Confluence. In the picturesque city of Geneva, Switzerland, where the Rhone and Arve rivers meet, a drone has captured a stunning aerial view of a natural wonder that has captivated locals and tourists alike for centuries. The confluence of these 2 majestic waterways, each with its own unique characteristics and origins, creates a mesmerizing display of color and contrast that is nothing short of breathtaking. The Rhone, with its vibrant turquoise hue, is a river of great significance. Originating from the glaciers of the Swiss Alps and traversing through Switzerland and France before emptying into the Mediterranean Sea. Its waters, fed by the vast expanse of Lake Geneva, are known for their startling clarity and pristine beauty. The drone footage, captured from high above the meeting point of the 2 rivers, offers a breathtaking perspective on the interplay of colors and currents. As the turquoise waters of the Rhone collide with the earthy, silt-laden flow of the Arve, a distinct line of demarcation forms, creating a visual spectacle that is both beautiful and scientifically fascinating. The stark difference in color between the 2 rivers is a result of their unique geological and hydrological characteristics. The Rhone's crystal-clear waters are a product of the filtration and settling processes that occur within the vast depths of Lake Geneva, while the Arve's muddy appearance is a direct consequence of the glacial erosion and sediment transport that defines its journey through the mountains. Number 9. Centuripe, the human-shaped town. Nestled in the sun-drenched heart of Sicily, the small town of Centuripe has captured the world's attention for an astonishing reason: its uncanny resemblance to the shape of a human body when viewed from above. This peculiar geometric marvel, which had gone largely unnoticed for centuries, was recently brought to light by a series of viral drone images that have left viewers both amazed and perplexed. From ground level, Centuripe appears to be a charming, albeit unremarkable, Sicilian town, with its narrow, winding streets and rustic stone buildings that have stood the test of time. But as a drone-mounted camera soars high above the rooftops, an extraordinary sight unfolds. The town's layout, with its strategically placed streets and buildings, forms the unmistakable outline of a human figure, complete with head, arms, legs, and torso. The bird's-eye view reveals a sprawling, anatomically correct body that stretches across the hillside, with 5 distinct points extending from a central core. The town's main thoroughfare, cutting a straight path through the center, forms the spine of the figure, while smaller streets branch off to create the limbs and extremities. It is a stunning example of urban planning that appears to defy the odds, leaving experts and casual observers alike scratching their heads in wonder. As the drone images of Centuripe's human-shaped layout spread like wildfire across the internet, theories and speculations about its origins began to circulate. Some suggested that the town's unique design was the result of a deliberate, ancient urban planning project, perhaps guided by religious or astrological beliefs. Others proposed that the layout might have evolved organically over time, with successive generations of builders unconsciously contributing to the formation of the human-like shape. Number 8. 1,000-year-old village. High above the arid landscape of northwestern New Mexico, a drone equipped with thermal imaging capabilities has unveiled a chilling discovery: the hidden ruins of a 1,000-year-old village nestled in the rugged terrain near the renowned Chaco Canyon. This remarkable find, which has captivated archaeologists and history enthusiasts alike, sheds new light on the ancient Pueblo civilization that once thrived in the region. The village, known as Blue Jay, was first identified in the 1970s, but the full extent of its sprawling network of stone compounds and subterranean kivas remained largely obscured by dense vegetation and layers of wind-blown sand. It wasn't until the deployment of cutting-edge drone technology that researchers were able to fully appreciate the scale and complexity of this ancient settlement. Soaring over the desert landscape, the thermal imaging drone revealed a stunning bird's-eye view of Blue Jay, with previously unseen structures emerging from beneath the earth like ghostly apparitions. Among the most intriguing discoveries was a large circular anomaly, a hidden chamber that may have once served as a sacred ceremonial space, known as a kiva. The presence of this subterranean chamber sets Blue Jay apart from other nearby sites, hinting at the village's unique role within the larger Chaco Canyon cultural sphere. Located just 35 miles southeast of the iconic Chaco Canyon, Blue Jay is believed to have been a thriving population center between the 11th and 13th centuries, with a complex social structure and advanced architectural techniques. Number 7. Dancing with Danger. In a mesmerizing display of nature's raw power and the audacity of human curiosity, 2 intrepid drone operators recently captured stunning footage of Iceland's newly awakened Fagradalsfjall volcano. Björn Steinbeck, a seasoned drone pilot, managed to maneuver his craft directly above the seething cauldron, recording breathtaking images of the molten lava as it churned and bubbled beneath the surface. The resulting footage, which quickly went viral on social media, offers a rare glimpse into the heart of an active volcano, revealing the hypnotic dance of the fiery magma as it rises from the depths of the earth. Steinbeck's drone, hovering mere meters above the searing heat, captured the primal beauty of the volcano in stunning 4K resolution, providing an unparalleled view of one of nature's most awe-inspiring spectacles. However, the allure of capturing the perfect shot proved too tempting for another drone operator, Joey Helms, who ventured too close to the volcano's mouth and watched helplessly as his craft was sucked into the swirling vortex of ash and gas. The drone, which cost thousands of dollars, was instantly consumed by the searing heat, its plastic and metal components melting away in a matter of seconds. Number 6. Unidentified aerial enigma. In the skies above Ventura, California, a bizarre sight recently caught the attention of freelance drone pilot Richard Cranor, who was left scratching his head after his craft captured footage of a mysterious black square and 2 unidentified objects hovering in the clouds. The peculiar formation, which defied explanation and conventional aircraft design, has since become the subject of intense speculation and debate among UFO enthusiasts and skeptical observers alike. Cranor, who had been hired to film a promotional video for a local farm, was reviewing the footage from his drone when he noticed the anomalous objects lurking in the background. The black square, which appeared to be perfectly symmetrical and featureless, was flanked on either side by smaller, spherical objects that seemed to move independently of the larger shape. Intrigued by the strange sighting, Cranor zoomed in on the objects and was shocked to discover that they did not resemble any known aircraft or natural phenomena. The black square, which measured approximately 30 feet across, appeared to be completely solid and had no visible means of propulsion or control surfaces. Meanwhile, the smaller objects darted and weaved around the larger shape, performing maneuvers that defied the laws of physics and aerodynamics. Some experts suggested that the square could be an experimental military drone or a classified stealth aircraft designed to evade radar detection and perform covert operations. Others pointed to the object's unconventional shape and behavior as evidence of extraterrestrial technology, arguing that no human-made craft could perform such impossible feats of aerial acrobatics. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Drone makes a chilling discovery in water. No one is supposed to see this. Drone footage has uncovered a hidden underground submarine base nestled deep within China's Hainan Island. The clandestine facility, carved into the heart of the island's rugged landscape, houses a formidable Type 093 nuclear-powered attack submarine, one of the most advanced and lethal vessels in China's growing naval arsenal. The drone's footage, captured during a routine surveillance mission, provides an unprecedented glimpse into the secretive world of China's military infrastructure. The images reveal a massive, fortified tunnel stretching over 100 feet wide and extending deep into the mountainside, providing a concealed pathway for the submarine to slip in and out of its subterranean lair undetected. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments. Number 5. Angry animals. In a series of shocking incidents that have left drone enthusiasts and wildlife experts alike scratching their heads, animals around the world have been caught on camera launching brazen attacks on unsuspecting drones. From kangaroos using their powerful legs to knock the machines out of the sky, to chimpanzees wielding sticks as improvised anti-aircraft weapons, these bizarre encounters have raised questions about the impact of drones on animal behavior and the potential risks they pose to both wildlife and human operators. One of the most stunning examples of animal-on-drone violence occurred in Australia, where a male kangaroo was filmed delivering a devastating blow to a low-flying drone with its muscular hind legs. The footage, which quickly went viral on social media, showed the kangaroo standing its ground as the drone approached, before leaping into the air and striking the machine with a force that sent it spiraling to the ground. Experts believe that the kangaroo may have perceived the drone as a threat to its territory or its mate, triggering a defensive response that showcased the incredible power and agility of these iconic Australian marsupials. Meanwhile, in Tanzania, a group of chimpanzees stunned researchers by using sticks and branches to swat at a drone that had been sent to study their behavior in the wild. The chimps, which are known for their intelligence and problem-solving skills, quickly adapted to the presence of the drone and began using tools to attempt to knock it out of the sky. It seems Animal Kingdom has declared war on these annoying flying intruders. Number 4. Inferno on the high seas. In a terrifying display of the power and unpredictability of the oil industry, a massive fire erupted in the Gulf of Mexico in July 2021, sending shockwaves through the environmental community and raising concerns about the safety of offshore drilling operations. The blaze, which was caused by a ruptured underwater pipeline connected to the Kumalub-Zop oil field, operated by Mexico's state-owned company Pemex, raged for over 5 hours before finally being brought under control. Footage of the incident, captured by a drone flying high above the surface of the water, quickly went viral on social media, with viewers around the world expressing horror and disbelief at the sight of flames dancing across the waves. The images showed a churning vortex of fire, with thick plumes of black smoke billowing into the sky and a slick of oil spreading out across the surface of the water. Despite the response team's best efforts, the fire continued to burn out of control for hours, fueled by a steady flow of oil and gas from the ruptured pipeline. As the drone footage documented the scale and intensity of the blaze, experts began to raise concerns about the potential impact on the delicate ecosystem of the Gulf of Mexico, which is home to a wide variety of marine life and is a vital resource for the region's fishing and tourism industries. Number 3. Lost and found. In a remote corner of the Himalayas, a Scottish climber named Rick Allen went missing, feared dead after embarking on a perilous solo climb of Broad Peak, the world's 12th highest mountain. With treacherous terrain and unforgiving weather conditions, hope for Allen's survival began to fade as the hours turned into days. But just as all seemed lost, a glimmer of hope emerged in the form of a high-tech drone, equipped with advanced imaging capabilities and deployed by the search and rescue team. As the drone soared over the icy landscape, its cameras scanned the vast expanse of snow and rock, searching for any sign of the missing climber. Incredibly, after hours of tireless searching, the drone spotted a small figure huddled on a narrow ledge, almost invisible against the stark white of the mountain. It was Rick Allen, alive but desperate for help. The drone's discovery set in motion a daring rescue operation, with a team of skilled climbers and helicopter pilots working together to reach Allen and bring him to safety. Despite suffering from frostbite and exhaustion, Allen was overjoyed to be alive. Number 2. The Colossus of the Apennines. In the heart of Italy's picturesque Apennine Mountains, a drone has captured stunning footage of a little-known masterpiece of Renaissance sculpture, the Apennine Colossus. This colossal figure, which stands an impressive 35 feet tall and weighs over 1,100 tons, has long been overshadowed by the more famous works of art in nearby Florence and Rome. But thanks to the drone's unique perspective, it is finally getting the recognition it deserves. The Apennine Colossus was created in the late 16th century by the Italian sculptor Giambologna, who was commissioned by the powerful Medici family to create a monumental work of art that would showcase their wealth and power. Giambologna chose to depict a giant male figure reclining on the mountainside with his head resting on his hand, as if lost in contemplation. The drone footage captures the incredible detail and craftsmanship of the Colossus, from the intricate folds of his drapery to the lifelike texture of his hair and beard. But what really sets the Colossus apart is the way in which it interacts with the surrounding landscape, its massive form seeming to emerge organically from the rock and soil of the mountain itself. Number 1. The Ghost Fleet of Arthur Kill. In the murky waters of the Arthur Kill, a narrow tidal strait separating Staten Island from New Jersey, a drone has captured chilling footage of an eerie sight, a graveyard of abandoned ships, rusting and decaying in the brackish water, commonly known as the Ghost Fleet. The ships in the Arthur Kill graveyard range from small tugboats to massive ocean liners, each with its own unique story of service and abandonment. Some were left to rot after the companies that owned them went bankrupt, while others were seized by the government for unpaid taxes or environmental violations. As the drone hovers over the Ghost Fleet, its cameras capture the eerie beauty of the rusting hulks, their once proud lines now twisted and distorted by the forces of nature. Some ships have been partially submerged, their decks and superstructures jutting out of the water like the bones of some long-dead sea monster, while others rest on the bottom, their hulls encrusted with barnacles and seaweed. Despite the haunting beauty of the Ghost Fleet, it poses a serious environmental hazard to the surrounding area. Many of the ships contain toxic chemicals and pollutants that can leach into the water, harming marine life and potentially even human health. In recent years, efforts have been made to clean up the site and remove the most dangerous vessels, but progress has been slow and costly. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.